get the next game loading. Teddy Spaghetti versus the Thrack the Twins. Alright. Dark Elves, Ogre Kingdoms. Theodore Spaghetti. For the Ogre Kingdoms, we have Leadbelchers, the Sky Striders, Noblars and Noblar Trappers. We also have some Mornfang Cav with Iron Fists, a whole bunch of Ogre Bulls, Saber-Tusk Packs, and a Slaughtermaster the Great Maul with just Troll Guts for his heal. On the other side, for the Dark Elves, we have 2 Dark Rider Repeater Crossbows. We have 4 Dark Shards, 2 Bloodrack Medusas, a Firecaster with Piercing Bolts of Burning and Burning Head, Blackheart Corsairs and Dread Spears as frontline, and Malice, Mother Flippin' Darkblade on Spite. Hey, Hot Fire Potato. I cast one of your games for the channel. It's not out yet, but like it's on the, it's on the upcoming list. Dark Rider is going for a bit of a jaunt, trying to find somewhere to get some good key shots in on the Ogres. And the Ogres also have a Scrap Launcher. Isn't this white line abuse? It would be if he was playing defensively, but he's moving up, so it's fine. Yeah, but if he sat back there, sure, Desire Drive, that would be a problem. But he's coming. He's moving up. Oh Lord, he coming. The Repeater Crossbows were shooting at some stuff, and then what they were shooting at went out of range, so they have lost their orders now. They'll need new ones, but I'm sure the Dark Elves are busy organizing their main force on the advance over here. And this is one of the higher level strategies that I don't usually see in new player tournaments, but Berserk does it to me all the time. If you watch my best of 5 with him, which was a 0-3, spoiler alert, you'll see every single game he didn't deploy front and center, and then he came at it at an angle, and it makes the Ogres have to pivot, and if you don't pivot perfectly like they didn't, look at all this shit that's way out of position. Like, these Noblars, these Ogre Bulls are trying to get to the fight, and the fight's already started over here, so like, if you can execute this well, it's really good to come at your opponent from an angle, but it's hard because you also have to do that. You have to pivot your forces correctly and get a full engagement, which the Dark Elves did here, but I'm just saying you can't just waddle in like a dumbass and you're like, well, I came in at an angle, so I'm winning. It's like, no, you also have to create a winning scenario for yourself. Burning Head plus Dark Shards peel off a lot of the Noblars, and now the Sky Striders are taking a ton of damage from the Dark Shards and Malice jumping in on them, while the Medusas try and punish their escapes. Overall, a very good moment for the Dark Elves there. The Noblar Scrap Launcher is wreaking some havoc on the Dark Elf backline, and the Dark Elf frontline is falling apart under the Ogre Kingdom's pressure. We have some Ogre Bulls here that, once they're finished with Blackheart Corsairs and these Dread Spears, they need to come up here and just make a day out of killing these Dark Shards while they can, before Malice and the Bloodrack Medusas come back for him. Piercing Bolts of Burning onto the Noblar Trappers, forces them to run away. And in the back, we still have Sky Striders and Mornfang Cav with Iron Fist and Saber-Tusk Packs. Saber-Tusk Packs caught the Repeater Crossbows, it looks like, but the other Mornfangs and Sky Striders just need to come over here and do some stuff, because currently they're sitting around doing nothing. Ogre Bulls trying to get peeled by Malice right now, but they have made the Dark Shards run, which frees up the other Ogre Bulls to get in here, start killing off some stuff, fighting the Bloodrack Medusas and whatnot. Leadbelcher's moving up. They are now stuck shooting at Medusas, which they really don't like shooting single entities. They can if they have to, but it's not their forte. So they're not going to get a lot of damage out there. But the Ogre Bulls are going to run away from Malice, happy enough to have just pushed the Dark Shards back for now and forced them to reposition. But the Bloodrack Medusas are wrecking some Boglars of the Mad Marshes. Quick Burning Head should kill this Noblar. Doesn't do too much to the Ogre Bulls, but it should get rid of that Noblar easily enough, and Malice keeps taking a fight with the Ogres. Elsewhere, the Sky Striders are coming back. Saber-Tusk Packs still chasing around the Repeater Crossbows. Same with the Mornfang Cav with Iron Fist, spending most of their time chasing around Skirmish Cav. And those Medusas are going to be a problem. Ogre Bulls once again find a way into the Dark Shards, which is great for them. The Medusas are trying to peel them off with their missile attacks, but their missile attacks don't do too much to large targets. Their melee does amazing versus large targets, but Sky Striders are here, and what are they trying to attack? They're trying to attack the Medusa. Let's see how well they do, because sometimes Crushers surround a target and do incredible damage to it. Sometimes they just pile up on it and let like one thing swing at a time. Looks like they gave up on chasing that Medusa and instead go for another one, getting a downhill charge onto it. Meanwhile, Malice is out here fighting Ogre Bulls, which he'll win. That's fine. This is more of the second scenario where the Sky Striders just like kind of touch it and then don't do much. Looks like they're going to go for the Dark Shards instead. And they got a big heal. Looks like it was either a Butcher or a Troll Guts. I'm guessing a Butcher. This is probably the end of the Dark Shards, though, as more Ogre Bulls are coming in. The Sky Striders already have these guys frostbitten, so they can't move very fast. That's going to be all the Dark Shards down, so we'll see what comes of it. Sky Striders, though, going back and forth between the Blood Rack Medusa. And so far, their charges on the Blood Rack have not been too successful. So I wonder if this is worth their time, or if they should just focus on making sure those Dark Shards don't come back at all. Sky Strider's starting to get some actual damage done to the Blood Racks. Can they finish them off? Ogre Bulls getting caught up in some Dread Spears. Need to focus on those Dark Shards, especially the ones that are rallying in the distance. Because you can chase them off, you can also get a lot of kills and get more Ogres passive. Sky Striders get another Troll Guts, though they already healed a bunch, so I wonder where that heal cap is. It's probably just around the corner. It's got to be coming soon. Yeah, the Ogre Bulls are paying dearly for not routing off those Dark Shards, as the Dark Shards rally, turn around, and kill the shit out of them. And now you have a Dark Shard problem. More Ogre Bulls are going for those Dark Shards, and if the Dark Shards don't turn fast enough, which it looks like they're not, the Ogre Bulls should get to them. But still, unfortunately, a missed opportunity from the Ogre Kings in the back line. In the front line, the Sky Striders are doing great. They're killing both of the Blood Rack Medusas. They have a Massacre on top of them right now, which gives them terror, but also mostly it's like 25% more damage for them. And Malice is starting to hunt down that Slaughter Master. He has to be careful. Slaughter Master is slower than Malice and way less good of a duelist. Way, way, way less good. Malice looks like he's going to give up on that and instead take the fight with the Sky Striders for now. Dark Shards saving themselves from the Ogre Bulls in the back line. Can they come back and be effective as Malice can chase the Sky Striders around? Mournfang Cav with Iron Fists. They were in the distance for the longest time, but they're here now. Looks like they've been fighting Dread Spears in our absence. I would really like for the Lead Belchers to finish off those Dread Spears, but this is a good target. Dark Rider Peter Crossbows are a solid target for Lead Belchers. Much better than a single entity, so cool, they're shattered. Now shoot those Dread Spears and get rid of them all. The Mournfang Cav with Iron Fist deal with Malice and the Dark Shards. The Crushers, I keep seeing him give movement orders over here. That is the correct play, because this is the worst of both worlds. There we go, there we go. If he didn't want to fight Malice, he wanted to stop the Dark Shards. If he dragged Malice in range of the Dark Shards and then took the fight anyway, that would just be horrible. But he is trying to get over here. He's trying to shut down the Dark Shards, which is the correct play. How's the tournament going? I'm stuck at work. It's going pretty good. It's going pretty darn good. A lot of great games today. Slaughtermaster and his boys chasing down a Blood Rack Medusa. Sky Striders and the Mournfang Cav with Iron Fist chasing down more Dark Shards. But Malice is a problem, and he's not going away. Lead Belchers did get rid of those Dread Spears. Another route for the Dark Shards. All these Dark Shards have to be close to shattering. Like, they've been routed so many times. Ogre Bulls are back in. The Blood Rack Medusa is currently getting shot by Lead Belchers in the face. Scrap Launcher says he's firing at something. Well, I guess he's maybe trying to shoot at the routing Dread Spears. Malice hasn't even hit his first heal cap, much less his second heal cap, wherever that is. And the Dark Shards have rallied for the last time on this flank. We'll see if these Ogre Bulls can make sure those other ones keep routing. And the Sky Striders plus the Sabertoss pack is going to run down this Blood Rack Medusa. Take a little bit of friendly fire from their Lead Belchers. Bit of a whoops. These guys need to stop trying to help because they are just hurting. While these two sides regroup, I am going to ×2 speed for just a brief moment here. Slaughtermaster is AFK. He looks like he's realized it now and he's trying to run away, but Malice is closing in on him. And what can they get done? The Mournfang Cav and the Crushers are trying to get down here, but the Slaughtermaster's taking damage. The Lead Belchers, this is good. This is good. I like this. Lead Belchers shooting at the Dread Spears to just make sure they don't rejoin the fight. It's not their problem. I think the Scrap Launcher and the Lead Belchers should also route the Dark Shards and just like have every melee unit that's left go deal with this. Because I don't know if you want to take free damage from the Dark Shards while you charge at them. Piercing Bolts of Burning tries to catch the Crushers, but it looks like they force path past Malice to get out of that spell. And they'll be okay. Crushers trying to ignore Malice and go after the Firecaster. She is faster than them though. So once their charge bonus wears off, they'll be okay. Sky Striders get big damage onto Malice. Still his first healing cap isn't even in sight yet. which is extremely concerning to me. Now, he's going to take some big damage, but he can transform into a spooky, scary demon monster, which looks like he's just going to go ahead and do, and then he should pop both of his damage spells. Yeah, and that's a lot of damage. Can the Sky Striders hold on? I am concerned. Zarkan gets a big shot on the Slaughtermaster. The Sky Striders are thinking about routing. They're not ITP. They only cause fear. 7 leadership. They managed to hold on somehow. Oh, I guess Zarkan doesn't cause terror either. I guess I thought that he did. Here comes a Piercing Bolts of Burning. Can the Ogres dodge it, or do they even try to? It doesn't look like they're going to try to, which means they're going to take a lot of damage. Piercing Bolts of Burning does a ton to units clumped up like that. Oh, that is probably GG. Sky Striders and the Mournfang Cav get decimated and destroyed. Slaughtermaster tries to heal himself up as some Sabertusk packs are coming back into the fray, but nothing can kill Zarkan now. Sabertusk packs are eating him alive. Scrap Launch is just harassing the Sorceress of Fire for a bit, but none of this matters, man. Sky Strider's 64 HP in 1 model. Mournfang Cav with Iron Fist, 3 models, 700 HP. Sabertusk pack's actually kind of beaten up on Malice pretty good. There's another Bloodstorm. That might take out the Boglars. I think his next Reaper of Souls should probably end this game. There's the heal cap for the Slaughtermaster. But Reaper of Souls will do good damage to Sabertusk pack and might get them actually routing. Leadbelchers have 3 volleys left. They're trying to find an angle, and Zarkan's actually taking a lot of damage from these Sabertusks. Holy crap. Yeah, they're chewing him up. Go, Sabertusk, go! There's that Reaper of Souls I was concerned about, though. It drains down all 3 of these targets and heals up Malice. But can these Sabertusks do it? And the Leadbelchers actually get a pretty good volley in that honestly hit Malice more than the Sabertusks, which is not something you get to say very often. Firecaster is coming back to the fight like, I thought this shit was over. It's Zarkan, what are you doing? Finish off these Sabertusks, but the Sabertusks don't give a shit. They're fighting at the very end. The Slaughtermaster rejoins the fight to give them a little bit more leadership, but also just to lend aid to this battle. Zarkan's taking big damage. Sabertusk packs don't rout, though. They need you. The Ogres desperately need you. You can't give up now. As the Leadbelchers are firing at the Sorceress of Fire, getting good little damages here and there. Bloodstorm, a little bit more damage on the Sabertusk packs, but they're courageous. They're holding for now, and the Leadbelchers still trying to line up a shot. The Sorceress of Fire is going to charge into them, and holy shit! Can the Slaughtermaster and the boys take down Malice? I didn't think it was possible. As the Leadbelchers try and take a fight with the Sorceress of Fire in melee, but she's going to run away from them. That's fine and dandy. I don't think the Leadbelchers have too much else to do with their time. Sabertusk packs getting real low in leadership. They go to 0 and they rout! No, without the Sabertusk, there's no hope. Leadbelcher's turn. They're trying to fire to Zarkan. Only 1,500 HP for him, but it is slowly climbing, and he has another Reaper of Souls soon that'll heal them up and do damage. This Leadbelcher volley has to count. It does about 500 HP. It does about 600 HP. Some pretty good stuff. The Slaughtermaster's still getting shots in, but where are the Sabertusks when you need them most? They're rallying. The fucking Sky Striders are back. Never mind, they shattered, but whatever, they tried. Malice is still fighting with the Slaughtermaster. Can he do it? The Leadbelchers are trying to join the fight. The Sabertusk packs are rallying along with the Scrap Launcher. It's a fucking banger, boys! 500 HP on Malice. He's falling, but there's the big Reaper of Souls. The leadership is holding for now for the Sabertusk, but how long can it last as he's healing up and taking damage in equal measure? Everybody's taking big damage. Extra ingredients is out, but so is the Bloodstorm. Malice is down to 300 HP and falling, but the Sabertusk packs are so close. They're routing. Oh my god! Scrap Launcher charges in, pushes Malice away, 250 HP, and it's still shrinking down slowly as he drains away from his Zarkan form. Balance of Power is back in the Dark Elf's favor. What can a Sorceress of Fire do without Malice in the fight? 250 HP and stalling. He's stalling it out. Oh, there's a big heal coming in for the Slaughtermaster to try and keep him in the fight. Malice is down to 60 HP. He's down to 70 HP, but he gets a big shot on the Slaughtermaster. The Slaughtermaster's thinking about routing. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare rout. Malice is dead. They fucking got it. They got it. They're fine. They're chilling. Don't you rout, Ogres. There go the Sabertusk packs. The Sorceress of Fire is fighting. Does she have a burning head in her pocket to just lower their leadership? Can she do it? It's impossible, but is it? Sorceress of Fire is running around in circles. She does need to commit to a fight. Looks like there we go. There we go. She's fine. She's fine. We're chilling. She takes big damage. She gets pushed off. negative leadership for a little bit, then she charges into the scrap launcher trying to get rid of it, but her leadership is just too low. She just can't do it. She gets pushed back. Her leadership is negative, and they do it! And they do it! The boys do it! Let's fucking go, Teddy Spaghetti! Does that also deserve a cast? Whew. Whew, that was nuts. Oh, I'm shaking. Slaughtermaster, only 650 value considering you 1v1 Zarkan at the end. 3,000 for the Sky Striders, 900 for the Mournfang Capital Iron Fist, 1,800 for the Lead Belchers, 1,100 for the Nobbler Scrap Launcher. Ogre Bulls overall did fine. Nobbler Trappers overall really struggled, actually, which is not something you get to say often. And 1,000 value on the Saber Tusk, which is twice their value. For Thrak the Twins, Malice Darkblade with 4,100, trying to put that game on his back. 1,400 for the Firecaster. The Medusa's mixed, but overall pretty good. The Dark Rider Peter Crossbows did not get much done, unfortunately, for them. Black Corsairs, mixed value. Dark Shards, mixed overall. And the Dread Spears did fine.
Roar. Subscribe, yes, yes.